Ningen Yoshi asks, do you have a fear of rejection or find it difficult looking people, especially people that you don't know very well, directly in the eyes? Keep doing the vids, bub. That's a very... Do I have fear of rejection? In what? Like from people? No, I don't care what people think about me. I usually just go flat balls to the walls myself, and if they don't like myself, then they usually don't talk to me anymore, and that's fine by me, because if they don't like myself, then why would I want to talk to them? You know? Uh, all or nothing, I say. And yeah, the looking in the eye thing, yeah, I don't really know what you're asking there. I know what you're asking, but I don't know why. This is a long one. There we go. The Alexander356 asks, hey Linus, as a person who I know has Asperger's, can you make eye contact? Can anyone else, for that matter, who has Asperger's make eye contact? Please reply. I just want to know, since when I went to get the diagnosis today, I listed as many symptoms for Asperger's I could think of, and the girl pretty much dismissed pretty much everything I said, since I can make eye contact just fine. As you're a teenager, oh, it doesn't matter, blah blah blah. I've had this conversation before about how you should just switch to a different psychiatrist if they say stuff like that. However, you should also think about the fact that the psychiatrist might simply know more than you about it, but if their only reason why you don't have Asperger's is you can make eye contact, if that's the only reason they can come up with, then they're stupid. That's wrong. That's not how Asperger's work. They shouldn't have that opinion. They should have a better education on it, and they shouldn't be talking about Asperger's at all, since it's just so wrong. They've read stuff about Asperger's, that's how they know that, but they still haven't understood it, and that's a very, very, very important thing before you start talking about Asperger's. You can't just go by the textbook definitions, because it's a very fine thing, like a tiny difference here and there, that makes Aspies human as opposed to weird freaks. If you go exactly by the diagnosis definition, then we're basically Rain Men, or just have flat out ADHD or something like that. But that's not what we have. We have something very, very different. So when it comes to eye contact, of course I can make eye contact. I do make eye contact if I'm talking to someone I really like and trust, like the boss at my work, for example. I don't do it for long periods of time, but I don't mind, especially if he says something interesting. I go like, really? And then I look him in the eye. It's just that I prefer not to. That doesn't mean that I can't. And if I had a job, for example, that required me to look people in the eye, I would, because I could force myself to. It's not a give or break kind of thing, the eye looking thing. Can't stress enough how you need to talk to another psychiatrist if they give you stuff like that. Although this was 5 months ago, so God knows if you're even subscribed to me anymore. You got a reply from Kigasuru saying the problem with most therapists are ignorant in this area. They pretend to know, but they clearly do not understand the thing. Eye contact is common, not absolute symptoms of Asperger's, but it doesn't mean that you can't make an eye contact some time, 2 times. It's rather a whole attitude behavior. Yes, that's basically what I said, but I said it like a lot longer. Then the Alexander responds with, well, you guess what? I'm introverted for a reason, and it pissed me off because I can still have problems with eye contact if someone gets too close. Anyway, I'm going to see a specialist sometime later. For now, I would just like to know how people with AS are when it comes to eye contact. Yeah. Go talk to someone else. Because the person you talked to first, she's wrong. Flat out. She might be knowledgeable and good and all, but no. Not in this case. Okay. Comment removed, says Airdall0. Then Airdall0 responds with, and my third question, what is your relationship with masturbation? Well, I have a girlfriend, so I can't really have a relationship with anyone, let alone masturbation. But I do visit occasionally, if you know what I mean. Why do you remove 2 comments and then you're talking about soap just before you're talking about masturbation? Like, I have nothing interesting to say about masturbation because I'm a I almost said teenage boy. I'm not a teenager anymore, but I'm a young guy. Of course I masturbate. Like Christ. What did you expect me to answer there? Airdall0 asks again, I have trouble soaping my hands with a lot of soap. It gets annoying and I can't handle it. Do you have the same problem? And my second question, how do you make friends? I don't make friends. I have suck at that. I have no advice there. I wish I did. Truly, I wish I had advice for that, because that is a problem for a lot of Aspies. But I don't make friends. Partly because I don't want to, but still. And no, I don't have a problem with soap. But, you know, that's one obviously the whole thing. You probably don't have a thing for the sliminess or something. You just don't like it. There's a lot of people keep giving examples of Asperger's, like don't eat specific foods, or they don't like specific types of touch. But when it comes down to it, the definition of Asperger's has as a thing, it has don't like specific things at random. For example, don't like using soap. It is a very Aspie thing, even though that specific thing might not be shared by a lot of Aspies. But, it is very Aspie-like of you to randomly not want soap. So, good on you. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, there you go. How do you as an Asperger's... Asperger's. That's funny to me, and I don't even know why. How do you as an Asperger's go about making new friends? I have it diagnosed now, and it's hard because I don't really know how to read others, so I'm scared, silly, that I will act like an idiot or fool if I try to initiate conversation. All the best, your fan, says young nub. Well, like I said, I don't have any advice on getting friends, but just don't be afraid to act like an idiot or a fool, is what I say, because, if you are an idiot and a fool, and you get friends by hiding the fact that you're an idiot and a fool, then eventually they're going to find out that you're an idiot and a fool, and they're going to hate you for it. So you're much better off just acting like yourself, and the friends that stick around are the good friends. The bad friends don't even come close. See? Then Kigasuru asks, don't think about making friends before while you're actually making one. Otherwise you'll ruin everything. Stay cool, confident, but not too much. Don't be too close also. Give, receive, feel the present moment and wait. Then it's all about learning, improvising social skills. Then he keeps saying, join groups with people with same hobbies, interests. Here is a good example, even it's internet. Be better socially, but say yourself as well. You can't fake somebody body a whole life. Try to meet people one by one, at least for talking. Forget the cute girl guy who's snobbing you since forever. You can't make it a friend. Forget them. I'm sure there are people you didn't notice who are interested to meet you. Give them credits. Give them tips and credits. Yeah, those are some hints. Boils down to be yourself, just like any good Disney movie, but I can't really help much more than that. You could use like a friendship coach, like somebody who just kept telling you, like, oh no, you need to do this, like try this angle, maybe it will work. No, it could work.